They're all fine trotting. There goes East Ridge Star between horses. There goes Stirrup Serang is there as they roll into that first turn. And East Ridge Star powers into a 3-length lead. Stirrup is second now by 4 lengths. Serang third now by 3 lengths. Oblivion Express followed by Rude River, Equinox Storm, and Golden Missy. Out of the turn, moving for the quarter. East Ridge Star opens up on the field by about 7 lengths. It's Stirrup second, Serang and Oblivion Express by the quarter. 28-1 the quarter. East Ridge Star opens up by 6 lengths. It's Stirrup second, 3 lengths. Serang is third, 3 lengths. Oblivion Express. It's a gap to Rude River, followed by Equinox Storm and Golden Missy. Positions on change approaching the half. It's Tony Morgan and East Ridge Star with that lead now by about 6 lengths. It's Stirrup second, Serang, followed by Oblivion Express. Positions on change by the half. 58-2. Into the clubhouse turn, and East Ridge Star is all by himself. It's Stirrup second, Serang and Oblivion Express. 4 lengths back to Rude River, Equinox Storm, Golden Missy. Out of the turn, they curve into the box. Rich and East Ridge Star has that 5-length lead. It's Stirrup second, Serang in third. It's Oblivion Express. Still positions on change, and here comes Serang out of third, moving for the final quarter, 3 quarters, 129-1. Into the far turn they trot, and it's East Ridge Star with the lead. Serang charging into second, followed by Rude River and Stirrup. Top of the stretch, East Ridge Star. Here they come trotting for home, and East Ridge Star has the lead by 6 lengths. It's Serang in second, on the outside of us is Rude River, but through the stretch, it's East Ridge Star with the lead. East Ridge Star and Rude River. East Ridge Star, Rude River, and Serang. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a recall. We have top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. Between horses, there goes Out of Chances right for the lead. Now they race into that turn, and Out of Chances opens up by 3 lengths. It's Muddle Major charging to the outside second. Mac Denman right there in third, followed by Desperado Dixie. On the outside of us is Nye High Lady, followed by Nitro Nancy. Always a leader far back, and far back is Keystone Fantastic. But out of the turn, moving by the quarter, your leader is Out of Chances. They're by the quarter, 29 seconds flat, and Out of Chances leads 3 lengths. Muddle Major is on the outside second. Mac Denman charging through to be second. It's Muddle Major in third, followed by Desperado Dixie. Nye High Lady, followed by Nitro Society. It's a gap to Always a Leader and Keystone Fantastic. They're heading for the half. It's Daryl Bossy and Out of Chances with the lead 2 lengths. Muddle Major inching into second. Mac Denman 59-2. The race is half over. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn. It's Out of Chances, 3 lengths. Mac Denman digs in second, 2 lengths. Desperado Dixie is saving ground, followed by Muddle Major. Lady Nye High Lady, 3 wide. On the inside of horses, that's Nitro Nancy, Nitro Society. Out of the turn. Now they curve into the back stretch, approaching the final quarter. And Out of Chances leads now by 3 lengths, followed by Mac Denman. And there goes Nitro Society, charging through on the inside, followed on the outside, Desperado Dixie. Top of the stretch, your leader is Out of Chances. Here they come, turning for home. It's Out of Chances with the lead. On the inside, Nitro Society charging through, followed on the outside, Mac Denman. And through the stretch, it's Out of Chances with the lead, Nitro Society. A late move by Keystone Fantastic. Out of Chances at the wire. Here they come. They're off. It's Hang On Liz, Phlebotomist for the lead. Those two as they bank into that first turn. Phlebotomist opens up 2 lengths. Hang On Liz on the outside second. Woman's Touch holds on the inside a second. Hang On Liz looks to drop in third. It's Sparkles Sansi right there in fourth. 2 lengths back. Comely Love, Existing Desire. Ms. J. Reverack out of the turn, approaching the quarter, and Phlebotomist leads the way, but Hang On Liz charging on the outside second. Woman's Touch and Sparkles Sensei 28 and 3 the quarter, and it's Phlebotomist 2 lengths. It's Woman's Touch in second. Hang On Liz now drops in third. It's Sparkles Sensei, followed on the outside Existing Desire, followed by Comely Love and Ms. J. Reverack. Approaching the half-mile marker, it's Phlebotomist 2.5 lengths. Sparkles Sansi now third, moving second on the outside. Woman's Touch, followed by Existing Desire. They're halfway home, 59 seconds flat. Into the clubhouse turn, Phlebotomist leads the way, but Sparkles Sansi is on the attack second. On the inside, Woman's Touch right there in third. Followed on the outside of us is Existing Desire. Hang On Liz, Ms. J. Reverack, and Comely Love. Out of the turn, they approach the 3/4 marker, and Phlebotomist opens up now by 2 lengths. On the inside, Woman's Touch, Sparkles Sensei, 3 wide, Existing Desire, 3/4, 129 flat into the far turn, and Phlebotomist has the lead 3 lengths. Woman's Touch, Existing Desire. On the inside, it's Hang On Liz. Here they come, turning for home, and Phlebotomist opens up the lead now by 3 lengths. It's Woman's Touch in second, followed on the outside by Existing Desire. It's Phlebotomist with the lead. It's Phlebotomist, Woman's Touch charging. It is Phlebotomist, Woman's Touch, and Hang On Liz. Fourth race Pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. It's Exceeding High between horses. There goes High Gear Hanover, but Royals Royce charges on through, and Royals Royce now has the lead. It's High Gear Hanover parked on the outside. Inquisitive Fella right there in third, 3 lengths. Exceeding High. It's 2 lengths back to Pleasing Cap. Followed in that turn by Recognized Mr. Famous. Out of the turn, now they curve into the box stretch, approaching the quarter. Royals Rice leads a length and a half. High Gear Hanover is second, 2 lengths. Inquisitive Fella positions unchanged. A lively quarter, 28 and 1, but Royals Rice leads a length. It's High Gear Hanover second, 2 lengths back to Inquisitive Fella. Now first over, here comes Exceeding High. Here comes Pleasing Kip following live cover. On the outside, Mr. Famous Recognized trailing. Approaching the half-mile marker, it's Royals Royce with the lead. High Gear Hanover is second to length. Exceeding High now third, and moving up on the outside. 58 seconds flat. Into the clubhouse turn, Royals Rice exceeding high. He's on the attack, second, High Gear Hanover. Right there in third, Pleasing Kip following cover. On the inside of horses, it's Inquisitive Fella, followed by Mr. Famous Recognized. Out of the turn, now they curve into the back stretch. Royals Rice leads the way. High Gear Hanover has pace and is getting the trip. On the outside of horses, exceeding high, Pleasing Kip. 3 wide, Inquisitive Fella has pace with nowhere to go. 3/4, 1:27 and 3. Now they charge around the final turn. Royals Rice opens up the lead now with every stride. It's High Gear Hanover and Inquisitive Fella. Here they come turning for home, and Royals Rice is all by himself. It's High Gear Hanover, Inquisitive Fella. He ducks to the inside as they come to the wire. It's Royals Rice with the lead. Royals Rice all alone at the wire. Here they come. They're off. It's Cool World on the outside going for the lead, and there goes Prairie Shadow. Those two as they bank into that first turn, and Cool World circles Prairie Shadow. Cool World to take command. It's Prairie Shadow's second, 5 lengths back to Riverside Gal, 2 lengths back to Dearborn Jennifer L, 2 lengths back to Wizzywag, followed by Chansey Domino and Bonnie's Bonfire, and your leader as they settle up the backstretch is Cool World. Prairie Shadow in second, it's 5 lengths back to Riverside Gal, 30 and 1/4. Positions on change, and Cool World leads 2 lengths. Prairie Shadow is second by 6 lengths, and to the outsider comes Jennifer L, followed by Riverside Gal. Wizzywig to the outside, Dearborn, followed by Chansey Domino and Bonnie's Bonfire. Heading for the half, it's Tom Harmer and Cool World with the lead 2 lengths. Prairie Shadow digs in second, but here comes Jennifer L. Now third, now second on the outside. 101 and 2. The race is half over. Cool World leaned into the clubhouse turn. Jennifer L is on the attack on the outside second. Now Prairie Shadow is back to second. It's Jennifer L, Wizzywig, and Riverside Gal. Out of the turn, they curve into the backstretch, and Cool World leads a length and 1/4. Prairie Shadow is right there second. Now Wizzywag moves third up on the outside. Here comes Chansey Domino, 3 wide, 3/4. 1:31 and 4, and Cool World has the lead 2.5 lengths. It's Prairie Shadow right there second, followed by Chansey Domino and Jennifer L. Top of the stretch, Cool World, Prairie Shadow. Here they come, turning for home, and Cool World cuts the corner. Prairie Shadow is out for the drive, but through the stretch, it's Cool World with the lead. It is Cool World pulling away at the wire. Prairie Shadow is second, close for third. Here they come. They're off. It's a good start, and there goes Open Gate Skipper for the lead. Kevin's goal on the far outside, and there goes J.R. Cam, and it's those three as they battle into that first turn. Open Gate Skipper is on the outside, 3 parts of a length. J.R. Cam holds in second. Falcons Dance right there in third. Kevin's goal looks to drop in fourth. It's 2 lengths back to Call Me a Fool, followed by Best Guy. Goldbond and trailing the field. Stone Fashion driving by the quarter. 28 and 2 the initial quarter, and your leader is Open Gate Skipper. Here comes J.R. Cam. J.R. Cam with a rush to challenge and take command. It's Open Gate Skipper second, 2 lengths back. 2 Falcons Dance, Kevin's Goal, followed by Uncle Bon and Call Me a Fool. Approaching the half-mile juncture from the outside of the rush, J.R. Cam, but here comes Falcons Dance. Now third, moving second on the outside. 58 and 3, the race is half over, and J.R. Cam has the lead along neck. Falcons Dance is on the outside second, Open Gate Skipper, followed by Kevin's Goal, 2 lengths back to Call Me a Fool, Uncle Bon. Stone Fashion trailing the field, that's Best Guy. Out of the turn, now they curve into the back stretch, and Falcons Dance has the lead 3 parts of a length. It's J.R. Cam fighting to come back, followed by Kevin's Goal and Open Gate Skipper, and from last, Best Guy. He's circling horses 3 wide, 128 and 4. Now they drive around the final turn. It's Falcons Dance with the lead. It's J.R. Cam second, Kevin's Goal, Best Guy. He's under Jane. Here they come, turning for home. It's Falcons Dance with the lead. On the outside, Kevin's Goal tries to come on. Open Gate Skipper is coming back. It's Falcons Dance, Open Gate Skipper charging. Here comes Open Gate Skipper. Open Gate Skipper, those two at the wire. Open Gate Skipper, Falcons Dance. That is... They're off. It's Bowmandale between horses. There goes Shine-Eyed and Shannon Post Time. Those 3 as they battle for position. Shannon Post Time scoots through on the inside. Shine-Eyed parked alongside second. That's Bowmandale. Right there in third, Dance on Air. 3 lengths back to Are Quattro. 2 lengths back to Redom Make a Bet and Gypsy Falcon. And from the outside, Shine-Eyed. Shine-Eyed now powers on by, opens up by 2 lengths. Now they're by the quarter. They've hit the quarter, 29 and 1. Shine-Eyed leads now by 3 lengths. It's Shannon Post Time in second by 2 lengths, followed by Bowmandale in third, a length. Dance on Air. Are Quattro, it's Redom, followed by Make a Bet. Gypsy Falcon trailing, positions unchanged. It's Shine-Eyed by 2 lengths. Shannon Post Time is getting the trip second out. Here comes Bowmandale out of third, moving to second on the outside, followed now by Dance on Air. They're halfway home. 58 and 4 into the clubhouse turn. It's Shine-Eyed with the lead. Here comes Bowmandale on the attack on the outside second. Shannon Post Time is right there in third. Dance on Air following cover. On the inside of us is Radom, but out of the turn, it's all Shine-Eyed, and Shine-Eyed opens up by 2.5 lengths. It's Bowmandale in second. Shannon Post Time 4 lengths back. Redom and Dance on Air, 3/4, 127 and 1. Now they drive into the far turn. It's Shine-Eyed 2 lengths. Shannon Post Time moving back to second. Bowmandale, followed by Redom a distant fourth. Top of the stretch, Shine-Eyed, but Shannon Post Time takes out of second. Here they come down the stretch. It's Shine-Eyed with the lead. It's Shannon Post Time and Bowmandale. It is Shine-Eyed striding clear at the wire. It's all Shine-Eyed tonight.
$40. Post time in less than 5 minutes. Perfecta trifecta wagering track remains sloppy.
Here they come. They're off. It's Aaron's Honey between horses for the lead. Larky moving right with her. Between horses, line for the top. into the turn, line for the top. Is on the inside between horses Larky. 3 wide, there goes Aaron's Honey. Spicy Mohawk, followed in the turn by Kelly Guru. Broadway Vanity. It's flaunting it and lands and trailing. And from the outside of the rush, Larky now to take command. Approaching the quarter, it's Larky, your leader. Now they're by the quarter. 29 and 3, Larky has the lead. 2 lengths, line for the top. He's second to last, Spicy Mohawk. Here comes Aaron's Honey. Now fourth, now third, taking over second. It's line for the top, back to third. Followed on the inside, Spicy Mohawk. Now Kelly Guru finds cover on the outside. Followed on the outside of us is Broadway Vanity. They're moving for the half. Your leader, Larky, with Aaron's Honey, charging it on the outside. A minute and 2, the race is half over. Into the clubhouse turn, it's Larky with a neck in front. On the outside, Aaron's Honey tries to come on second. Line for the top is getting the trip third. Kelly Guru with cover. On the inside, Spicy Mohawk. Broadway Vanity. She's set to go 3 wide. Out of the turn, now they curve into the back stretch, and it's Larky with the lead. Aaron's Honey alongside a challenging second. They're by 3/4. 130 and 2, and from the outside, it's Aaron's Honey. Here comes Broadway Vanity. Now 5th and 4th. 3 wide on the outside and coming on. Here they come, turning for home. It's Larky with the lead. Between horses, Aaron's Honey, Broadway Vanity. Line for the top is there. Down the stretch, it's Larky. Line for the top is charging through. It's Larky with the lead. It is Larky at the wire. Double. 4-2 Perfecta, $66 even. The trifecta 4-2-1, $168.60. 8th race rundown is 3-2-8, 1-5-6-7-4 on the putter. Here they come. They're off. It's Wildwood Tracy between horses. Savvy Hanover. There goes Foster's Lager. Now they race full position. And Wildwood Tracy opens up now by 4 lengths. It's Foster's Lager's second. Mitchell's Governor right there in third. Followed by Big Bad John Luciano. Followed in that turn, Savvy Hanover. L.K. Line and Colligan trailing, approaching the quarter. Wildwood Tracy leads now by 3 lengths. Foster's Lager is second, another by the quarter. 29 seconds flat. And Wildwood Tracy leads 2.5 lengths. Here comes Luciano moving into second. That's Foster's Lager right there in third. Followed by Mitchell's Governor, Big Bad John. On the outside, Colligan, followed by Savvy Hanover and L.K. Line. Moving for the half-mile marker, it's Wildwood Tracy with the lead. Luciano is on the attack on the outside. Second, Foster's Lager. They're halfway home. 59 seconds flat. Into the clubhouse turn, Wildwood Tracy sprints clear. Now Foster's Lager moves into second. Luciano on the inside, Mitchell's Governor, Big Bad John. He's moving up 3 wide. Out of the turn, no, they curve into the back stretch, and Wildwood Tracy leads the way by 3 lengths. Foster's Lager is on the attack in second. Big Bad John takes to the outside, Mitchell's Governor and Savvy Hanover. 3/4 on the board. 128 done for, and Wildwood Tracy leads the way on the inside. Foster's Lager's Big Bad John. Savvy Hanover, he's set to go 3 wide. Here they come, turning for home. It's Wildwood Tracy with the lead. Foster's Lager, Savvy Hanover charging, and down the stretch, it's Wildwood Tracy with the lead. Foster's Lager between horses. Wildwood Tracy, Foster's Lager. Those two at the wire.
Just 2 minutes. Better hurry.
10th race Pacers in behind the starting gate. And here they come. They're off. It's Big Leroy between horses. Rough Gated was He Loves Gold. Now they drive into that first turn from the outside of the rush. Here comes Be Home Early. Be Home Early circles Big Leroy. And Be Home Early opens up by 2 lengths. Big Leroy, his second 2 lengths Count Gold. Third 2 lengths Wicked Mask. 4 lengths back to Dancing Chenick Poco Hawk. He Loves Gold, trailing the field at Chicago White Sox. Driving by the quarter, Be Home Early has the lead. 30 and 4 the quarter, and Be Home Early leads now by 2 lengths. Big Leroy, his second. First over, that's Wicked Mask, followed by Count Gold, and to the outside, Dancing Chenick, followed by Poco Hawk, followed by He Loves Gold. Chicago White Sox approaching the half-mile juncture. Here comes Rick Schroeder and Wicked Mask. Wicked Mask sweeps into command. It's Be Home Early second, Big Leroy. First over, Dancing Chenick and Poco Hawk. 101 and 4 the races half over, and Wicked Mask leans into the clubhouse turn. Be Home Early digs in on the inside second. Big Leroy looks for racing room. Dancing Chenick, Count Gold, Poco Hawk, followed by Chicago White Sox and He Loves Gold. Out of the turn, they curve into the black stretch, and Wicked Mask has the 2-length lead, but Big Leroy now third, moving second on the outside. It's Be Home Early in third by 3/4. 132 flat into the final turn. It's Wicked Mask, 3 parts of a length. Big Leroy is on the outside trying to come on. Be Home Early right there in third, and Dancing Chenick. But at the top of the stretch, Wicked Mask now draws clear. Here they come, turning for home. Wicked Mask is opening up the lead now with every stride. It's Be Home Early, Big Leroy, and Dancing Chenick. Wicked Mask showing the way at the wire. Track programs are now on sale. Starting time tomorrow night will be at 7:45 for the first race simulcast from Balmoral Park. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Mr. Peter Galassi out at Balmoral Park, I'm Tony Salvaro here at Maywood. Thanks so much for joining us. Good night, everybody.